The hotel suite was filled with flowers, gowns, and the hum of excited voices. In less than 24 hours, Dakota Johnson was supposed to walk down the aisle. She had rehearsed it in her head for weeks. But as she stared at her phone, a single message from Sam changed everything. "We need to talk. There's something I have to tell you before you marry him." Her fingers tightened around the phone. Outside the window, the Los Angeles skyline glowed under the setting sun, but inside, her world tilted. She had loved Sam once, deeply, and thought she had left that behind. But his message arrived like a ghost at the door of her new life. She turned to her wedding planner, forcing a smile. "I'll be back in a minute." Then she slipped out, her heart pounding. Dakota stepped out onto the balcony, the warm Los Angeles breeze catching the edge of her silk robe. Below, photographers loitered on the sidewalk, waiting for any glimpse of the soon-to-be bride. She dialed Sam's number with trembling fingers. He answered on the second ring. "Dakota." His voice was low, almost hoarse. "What is it?" she asked. "You can't just drop a message like that the night before my wedding." There was a long pause. "I didn't want to do this over the phone," he said finally. "But you deserve the truth before you marry him." Her heart thudded. "Sam, we ended a long time ago. Whatever this is, it's too late." "It's not," he said quietly. "Because the secret I've been keeping involves you, and the man you're about to marry." Dakota's breath caught. "What are you talking about? I can't explain it like this. Please, meet me, just for 10 minutes, somewhere private." She glanced back through the glass door. Her mother and her bridesmaids were inside, laughing, sipping champagne. "I can't leave now. Everyone's here." "You have to," Sam insisted. "If you walk down that aisle tomorrow without knowing the truth, you'll regret it for the rest of your life." Dakota pressed a hand to her forehead. She had promised herself she'd never let Sam pull her into his whirlwind again. But the desperation in his voice was different this time. "Where?" she whispered. "Same place as always," Sam said. "The old cafe in Silver Lake. Midnight." The cafe was dark except for a single lamp in the back corner. Sam was there, hunched over a coffee, looking like he hadn't slept in days. He stood when she walked in, his eyes searching hers. "You look beautiful," he murmured. "Cut it out," she snapped. "Just tell me why I'm here." He sat back down, motioning for her to join him. "It's about Michael." Her stomach clenched. "Michael, her fiancé. What about him?" Sam rubbed a hand over his face. "He's not who you think he is. The business deal he's been hiding, it involves people you don't want to be tied to. I tried to warn you months ago, but..." She stared at him, stunned. "You're telling me this now? On the eve of my wedding?" "I couldn't prove it before," Sam said. "Now I can." He slid a manila envelope across the table. Dakota hesitated, then opened it. Inside were photos, emails, and bank statements. Her eyes scanned the pages, her breath quickening. "No," she whispered. "This can't be true." "Idiographic period, I'm sorry," Sam said softly. "I should have told you sooner. But I still." He stopped himself, looking away. "You still what?" she demanded. He met her gaze. "I still love you. I never stopped." The words hit her like a storm. All at once, the world she had built, the wedding, the image, the future, cracked open. Dakota drove back to the hotel in silence, the envelope sitting like a bomb on the passenger seat. The city lights blurred through her tears. She had walked into that cafe thinking Sam just wanted one last word. Instead, he had detonated the life she was about to enter. Inside the suite, the laughter and music from the bridal party faded when she stepped in. Her mother's eyes searched her face. "Sweetheart, what's wrong?" Dakota forced a smile. "Nothing, just tired." She slipped into the bedroom and locked the door. She set the envelope on the bed and stared at it. The evidence was damning. Bank transfers to shell companies, photos of Michael with men she'd never seen before, contracts signed with aliases. Every page made her stomach twist tighter. Her phone buzzed. "Michael?" She didn't answer. At another hotel across town, Michael paced his suite, his tuxedo hanging on the closet door. His phone had rung 3 times. Dakota wasn't answering. He opened his laptop and saw the first hints of rumors bubbling on social media, vague posts about cold feet, speculation about Sam being in Los Angeles. He clenched his jaw. Sam. Always Sam. He thought he had buried that chapter of Dakota's life. But Sam was a ghost who wouldn't stay buried. He picked up the phone and called his assistant. "Find out if Sam Healy is in town," he ordered, using Sam's full name. "Now." Dakota lay awake, staring at the ceiling, the envelope still open on the nightstand. Sam's words echoed, "You'll regret it for the rest of your life." Could it be true? Could Michael really be involved in something criminal, or worse? She thought of their engagement party, of the plans they'd made, of the way he had always been careful about what he shared with her. She sat up suddenly. She couldn't walk down the aisle tomorrow, not like this. Not without knowing the whole truth. She grabbed her phone and typed a message to Michael. "Idiographic period, we need to talk. Now, come to my suite." Then she deleted it. What would she even say? Instead, she texted Sam. "Idiographic period, I saw everything. I don't know what to do." His reply came within a minute. "Idiographic period, then don't do anything yet. Just breathe. You have a choice, Dakota. It's still yours." She put the phone down and stared at the city outside. The choice felt like a mountain pressing on her chest. The sun rose over Los Angeles in a blaze of gold. Photographers gathered outside the hotel, their lenses already pointed at the entrance, hungry for the first shot of Dakota Johnson in her wedding dress. Upstairs, In the suite that smelled of roses and perfume, Dakota sat at the edge of the bed in a silk robe, the envelope still on her lap. The knock at the door came sharp, insistent. "Dakota, it's time to get ready," her mother called. "I need a few minutes," she replied, her voice trembling. She looked at her reflection in the mirror, a woman in limbo, caught between two lives. Her phone buzzed with messages from stylists, friends, reporters. She ignored them all. Then one message appeared from an unknown number. "Don't marry him. You don't know everything." Her stomach flipped. Another anonymous warning? Or had Sam sent this too? Michael knocked on the door next. "It's me," he said softly. Dakota opened the door a crack. He stood there in a crisp white shirt, no tie yet, smiling as if nothing were wrong. "Big day," he said. "How are you feeling?" Confused, she said. "We need to talk." His smile faltered. "About what?" "About this." She held up the envelope. For the first time, Michael's mask cracked. His eyes flicked to the papers in her hand. "Where did you get that?" "It doesn't matter. Tell me it's not true." Michael closed the door behind him, his tone shifting. "Dakota, listen to me. This is complicated. Those documents are misleading. They show your signature, your accounts," she said, voice rising. "If this is who you are, then I can't marry you. Not today, maybe not ever." Michael stepped closer. "Don't do this. Not on our wedding day." Her phone buzzed on the table. Sam's name lit the screen. Michael's gaze followed it, and his jaw tightened. "Is this about him?" Michael asked. "Is that what this is?" "Ideographic period, no," Dakota said firmly. "This is about the truth. And right now, I don't know who you are." Outside the hotel, the crowd cheered as a black car pulled up, thinking it was the bride arriving at the venue. Instead, the back door opened and Dakota slid inside, veil-less, clutching a small overnight bag. Her driver shut the door and pulled away quickly. She didn't look back. The cameras flashed, people shouted her name, but she kept her eyes on the road ahead. She had texted Sam only one word. Gone. Sam was waiting at a quiet beach outside the city, where the Pacific crashed against the shore. He saw the car pull up and Dakota step out, wind whipping her hair. She walked toward him slowly, her expression unreadable. "I didn't marry him," she said. "I know," Sam said. "It's everywhere already." She sank into the sand, pulling her knees to her chest. "What have I done?" "You saved yourself," Sam said gently. "Now you can decide what comes next without lies." She looked at him, tears in her eyes. "I don't even know who to trust anymore." "Start with yourself," Sam said. "That's the only way." They sat together in silence as the waves rolled in, the world watching from afar, but in that moment, the noise of headlines and speculation faded. For the first time in months, Dakota felt the weight on her chest lift, just enough to breathe.